Hello everyone, welcome back. BogMod here. It's 1890 now for our Victoria 2 game as China, and we have great wars. Growing national pride in countries around the world has reached the point where people will not accept anything less than total victory when great powers clash. For now, in any conflict with at least two great powers, which each side will regard as a great war. So, this definitely raises the stakes of the game. Because, here's the thing, right? Great wars, you can demand more for less infamy, right? So, that is something to be aware of. Also, we have nitroglycerin now. More mining and explosives. So basically, you know, it costs like 22 points to annex places, or like 10 for a state. It's like 5 for a state, or even less. Italy. You know what? Sure, I'll ally Italy. Oh, Prussia. Ottomans want to ally with me? Interesting. Well, you know what? I'm going to start throwing some diplomacy points at the Ottoman Empire, as well as funding some industrial growth in their nation. Oh, we have steam transports. Nice. And advanced ore grinding for more iron production. Good. Alliances with Spain, done. And railroad max level +1. Ah, delicious. We'll take that one next. So what do we got? Great Wars. Here we are. Held a symposium last week. Came to the broad agreement that rises in national sentiment. Means that future conflicts involving many great powers are likely to fall into the category called a Great War. Greater territorial change, humiliations, and national liberations will future, though annexation are still considered to be unlikely. Will man's stubborn ingenuity and violent nature lead to the very destruction of the Earth? Only time will tell. Alright. Ooh, the kinetoscope has moving pictures. Cool. So yeah, we're going to toss some money at the Ottomans until they love us. Oh, less impact on our mobilization through field training. Oh, Ottomans are so backwards. But it's okay, buddy. I'm putting money in you until you feel a little better. And mostly, until you love me, your friend, China. Colonial incident, eh? Everyone becomes a little more in favor of jingoism, and we gain militancy. Done. There we are, buddy. Now, how are you doing, my good friend Egypt? There we are, see? Our investment will help to decrease the ability of the others. Austria wants to be our friend now. You know what? Screw Prussia. They were weak, and it had nothing to do with our failure to be a valuable ally. It was all on them. Also, since I can build new transports... What's this? Socialist demagogues. Get many more socialists in the upper house. All pops lose mostly, but 30% socialists. Let's take a moment for reforms. Socialists, further social reforms. Put me back. Alright, you know what? I do want social reforms, so taking it. Oh, look. Excellent. I'm taking Trinket Healthcare. Blook. Why? Because it gives me more population growth. Now that is always super valuable to me. Numbers, numbers, numbers. It's one of our strengths, and we will play up to it. There we are. Speaking of Spain, really Spain? What? Oh, some of these places. Why haven't you invested, Spain? Fine. I'll save you, Spain. I'll invest in your nation, since you won't. I suppose ultimately, spending money on them. Well, actually, I can kind of talk about this. So when a nation is in your sphere, right, you gain, it contributes, I believe it contributes to your industry score. Advanced ore smelting, plus 25% iron production. So, our investing in them invests in us in a indirect fashion. See? Japan knows what to do with themselves. And some of my other little friends can't do anything. Oh well. It just won't let me invest in them. Which is terrible. Now what do we got here? Triceratops? Oh. Dinosaur named Triceratops. Let's see. If he'd wished man to fly, he would have granted him as wings. I guess commentary written by magnate and major shareholder of this newspaper, Charles Oligarch. Charles Oligarch, really? It's a little on the nose. Oligarch. A sea-powered heavier than air craft makes a short-powered flight near Paris. The influence of sea power upon history. Oh yeah, I was going to build boats, wasn't I? Build navy. Because I can build steam transports. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. 13. I'm building 30 of them. In case I need to move vast numbers. There we are. Now we're friendly with Egypt. Good. Well, this will help us. Persia. Should I meddle with Persia? Oh man, you're so uncivilized. Oh, supply limit up 25% thanks to organic chemistry. Let's get ourselves some cheap steel. Synthetic dye. There we are. We have dye factories. Reduces the coloring of fabric, contributing to the production of agricultural dye, which become expensive to produce. Good. Speaking of factories, that reminds me that I should throw more money at mine. Maybe build a factory here. A dye factory. There you are. Oh, some of my places. So many. Let's see. I can't help but feel that in some ways I am responsible for why Prussia did so poorly. They aligned themselves with a guy. Well, you know, like I said, on paper, we looked amazing. In reality, distance and technology. Ironclads again. No. We don't have the level of shipyards necessary to build ironclads. Yes, in reality, distance was too big a factor. Build another dye factory here, I think. There we are, that'll keep them busy for a while. Belgium, eh? Belgium. Netherlands, Belgium. What kind of nationalists? Communists? Communists could take over Prussia. Wouldn't that be interesting? Ooh, torpedo boats. Commerce traders better? That's an interesting idea, actually. Making a quick point to grab... where is it? Here we are. Take Raider Group Doctrine. Give us a +1 to our boats. And then, I believe... Yep, we could build ironclads and monitors. Tempting. Kind of tempting. There you are, buddy. How do you feel getting those lovely upgrades? Ooh, local railway shares. Any province that will gain a Chinese Pegu. Or, you know what? Well, yeah. Normally, a newly formed railway company in one of our states has issued shares of the company to help finance it. Now seeking buyers invested in the area. Sales approach local politicians, blah blah. We will aid them. Getting some free levels of railroad. Which, as you can see, being invested in. And if we go back over home, we're getting level 4 railroads being churned out too. Which is very nice. Which means we'll have railroads connecting every one of our provinces. Even the most mountainous regions are getting railroads now. Nowhere we won't be able to travel our guys to. Ooh, and we have canned food and more mining. Wonderful. So actually I'm going to grab that right now. I got a lot of cash. I'm floating in money. I feel like I can afford it. Upgrading ships becomes expensive. I won't deny it. It becomes expensive. Tensions dissipate. Alright. We're also really low. Is there anyone I could invade quickly? 22 points. $10 points. To eat Brunei. What the? Owlfold has a international crisis? No, I will not back it directly. I will stick my nose into it. Italy is backing Romania. Alright, well let's Oh, more, you can build more steamer convoys. That's nice. So what kind of situation are we looking at? It's Austria and Italy. Austria is my ally, so I feel like I should back them. France is going to. Russia won't. France joined them. How has that affected things? Leaning towards supporting Italy now. They're unsure. This might be the point where I grab those third level of military tech. Unsure. Unsure. Austria's my ally. I'm gonna back him. How that's played things out. Well, okay, the UK is thrown in there. Alright, which means Prussia has decided to join the Kingdom of Italy. Oh, acquire Lombardia. Across all states. Military. Let's see where we're sitting in the world. Okay. UK is 4th. Austria is 5th. France is 6. I'm 1. It's hard to say how that'll play out. Hard to say indeed. But we can have better nail the business. And I'm not going to be caught unprepared this time. We're going to take it. Then we'll only be 20 years behind in tech. Yes. Which is not nearly as bad as it might otherwise have been. Well, if we are going to go to war, I'm slapping all my armies. No, I'm going to leave one on the border of Russia. Or one on the, in the capital. But otherwise... And I guess... What do you need? Where are you at? 36? There we are. Actually, that's a good point. I am going to buy up supplies. What do I need? Canned food. I'm going to make a note. Where is it? Trade. Automate. I want to have 100 of everything. That's good. Let's go with industrial goods. Automate. There we go. Military goods. Oops. That's not the button. There we go. So what happens, what this means is that when I try to build armies, it'll draw upon this stockpile right away. Yeah, so it buys what I tell it to buy. Bigger clothes. I'm not sure I need all of this, but damn it, I'm taking it anyways. Alright, well, let's go with that for the moment. I'm gonna take some fuel. Make sure we have... Oh. Standardized Raider Group Doctrines. Max naval speed up. Oh, good. Ooh, Chinese Micronesia. Well, sure. We'll make it a state. Speaking of, that reminds me. I can now build up my naval bases. And you know what? I'm going to do that off screen because it doesn't need a huge list of... It doesn't need to be watched. See everybody soon for the First Great War, quite possibly.